in danger of the hellfire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and thou rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Y'all with me on this stuff? Agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into the prison. This reminds me of something. My mother called me this morning. She says, hey, I was just on the computer looking at the Mountains Most Wanted, and they've got a Jeff Turner listed on there. Well, folks, it ain't me, okay? But you can help me out. If you're out there this week and some old cat comes walking up to you, says his name is Jeff Turner, they're wanting him for some fraud or something, okay? So if you see him and he don't look like this, he's the fraud guy. Don't trust him. Don't do nothing. Don't give him nothing. Don't help him. Just call the police. They'll do their job like they should, and they'll take care of that situation. So if you're out there and you're watching today and you know where this Jeff Turner person is, the law's looking for him because he has committed fraud. And if it's the same guy that frauded me back in 1991, I want you law people to get up off your keisters and catch him this time. Let's see. Moved me to a vacant lot in 91. Got me in trouble with the law so bad that it cost me my last college over here at AB Tech. That's why I quit college, if y'all want to know. Nobody here, no county law people, nobody believed me, nobody'd help me. Got down there, so the cat went to 3 different DMVs down there with all these smart, brilliant people working for the DMV. And he committed 3 acts of fraud at 3 different DMVs, getting ID in my name. And guess what? Never caught him. So it appears that he's back in town, or his evil fraudulating persona is, or something. But y'all need to catch this cat, because if he starts racking up on me, or y'all give me a hard time and beat me up for something on the something somebody else did, oh, it's going to be bad on y'all. Catch this dude. 1991, all them counts of fraud for someone frauded me down there. They never caught it, and I guarantee you it was somebody else with a name similar to mine. They've already trashed it. So if you see a Jeff Turner in Buncombe County in Asheville this week, and he's out there trying to pilfer something out of you, call the law and get him arrested. If he don't look like this ugly mug, it ain't him. It ain't me, right? That really bothers me, because the law never did nothing before on that. Cost me my license, cost me everything until I could prove to them in Charlotte that it wasn't me. Thank God I found the officer down there that wrote the dude a ticket. The guy who was imitating frauding me drove down a one-way street the wrong way. And thank God some R.P. Mooney, I believe is the way he pronounced it, Officer Mooney, wrote the cat a ticket, but didn't see nothing else suspicious, so he just sent him on his way. This may be the fake Jeff Turner calling now. Hello? Could be at Pritchard Park drinking wine, smoking a cigarette. Well, it wouldn't surprise me, because how, most criminals get away with stuff right under the eyes of the law enforcement people. They're always looking so far down the road, all the crimes happening on their front step right there. But how are you today? Well, really, there is. Mother said she pulled it up on the internet just before I came over here. So some feller, blonde hair or whatever. I just hope I catch him and burn him and beat him like a dirty dog he is out there committing fraud. So you going to be around later? I'll call you. All right, man. Thanks for calling Jeff Turner Live. Bye. Well, You know, and I just don't need to be frauded. And I think the law probably at this day and age probably can do a little better job than they did in 91. You know, we've got different licenses now. In 91, I don't think those licenses that we were still using then, you know, were capable of them keeping a copy on file. But now they do. So if anybody's trying to fraud you out there, there's a good chance they can get caught here in North Carolina now. If we ain't got dishonest DMV employees like selling license numbers on the side or something, you know. Didn't we just have that happen too around here? Yeah. What about doing the work for the people, you know? You say you're busy doing policing work, well, where? Where? I saw the nice threatening, we're going to get you for speeding down 240 this week. I saw one person over there writing a ticket, and it was a highway patrolman. It wasn't the city, so. But the highway patrolman, he's always writing one down through there, and I appreciate that because they're trying to kill us going through there 75 and 80 miles an hour. I guess that's why they're going to build a bypass. Who knows, you know. Hello to all our friends out there in Buncombe County and Beaver Dam, Candler, Hawk Creek, Fairview, Leicester, all over Swannanoa, Waynesville, Haywood, wherever you're watching us, Colorado, Texas, New York. We got a lot of folks that view from out of state on the internet, so if you're watching us via the internet worldwide, wherever you're viewing in from, we're live here in Asheville, North Carolina. It's I believe November the 20th. I couldn't swear to that. It's been a long week. And we're coming up. Thanksgiving is what? This week coming up. My son's birthday. Oh, he's a single bachelor, 24 years old. That guy, he done outgrown me like that. Mercy sakes. Anyway, Thanksgiving. What is Thanksgiving? Should we all be thankful? Well, some people, you know, just never been thankful. I'm thankful, but maybe not for the same reasons that other folks are on that day. I kind of got that mixed heritage, you know. I got some ancestry that came on one side, came over on the boats from England way back in the 1500s, there with Columbo or whoever it was on the boat captain. And then I got relatives that lived here in America for over 14,000 years. Full-blood Cherokee in my family line. I'm mixed in there. So I've kind of got, you know, that half-breed mentality, and I always have. That's why people don't know how to handle me, because I don't think like the regular person. I am kind of different in a lot of respects. I still believe in the humanity of a person and what, you know, that's all about, and being a human being, which most people just are way out of touch with. But anyhow, I was going to try to sing a song today. I want to do again the Ballad of Jeff Turner Live, and you may notice some of you called the house this past week and said, well, Jeff, we haven't seen your show all week, or, you know, or they mad at you or something. No, we had, you know, as you know, we have other shows that get wired into us from other places or direct feeds from producers' homes and stuff. So I don't know how all that technology works, but they had extra shows on for you to view this week. So don't gripe. That's good. If you ain't seen a rerun of me on there, it means you've got some new and good extra programming crammed in there for you. So pay attention. And we got a lot of great shows on this station now. Thank God, you know, they didn't shut the place down because you got actual good shows coming out over here. We got people over there right now in the internet radio, just broadcasting on the internet radio and doing stuff associated with that, you know. Got all kinds of wonderful shows. I was talking to John Green earlier, Green on Green. You know, they got some exciting TV shows coming up for you here in the next few weeks, and stay tuned for that. And so many wonderful shows. You know, I've been watching Arthur and Katie quite frequently. You know, I like that. They're cool people just in the living room. You know, I wasn't able to get over and meet you, so maybe one of these days. And if not, hey, you can come over to the house and pick. We'll just meet while we're picking. 121 Old Charlotte Highway, Asheville 28803. Anyway, lots of great shows. Hey, you could have one on here too. You know, there's still membership slots available. In all seriousness, there is. And if you want good, clean, wholesome fun, this place is more than just clean, wholesome fun. This is the place to make memories, for your family. Hey, we ain't gonna be around forever. You got a big old box full of pictures in the closet, you'd rather have it organized, one good rainstorm or a washing machine break, those pictures are ruined. So before that happens, you could get a membership up here and like get all those pictures and put them on a DVD hard copy, That way you can make a few copies of them and you got all your pictures. Everybody else can have a copy. There's so much you can do with this place. I was saying, I was thinking last season, folks can actually do a DVD amendment to their will, Hey, then there's not much questioning your sanity unless you're a crazy guy like me with his own TV show. On the realistic side of life, though, maybe you want to tell somebody off when you're dead and gone, and maybe you hadn't liked nothing in this life, and you've had to take it up to here, and you just want to lose somebody with an earful when you go. Well, this is the place you can make that DVD at. Cool, huh? Say hello to our good friend Randy McCracken. I don't know if he's working today over at the VA or not, but he's out there for you, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all might see him at the VA if you're having an issue up there, getting lost in the hallway somewhere because they've built new halls. They've took changed it all around again, Oh, Lordy. You guys ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the in-between stuff like birthdays and all that? I mean, this is like these 2 months, you go by, wham, bam. They just cram together and it's like roll, it's like dominoes falling, a little bit at a time. And what time is it here? Anyway, if you're sitting out there and you say, hey, I've always wanted to call a television show just to talk to somebody on TV live. Well, hey, you can do that right now. 828-216-6922. Jeff Turner Live. It's a laid-back show, kind of one of them don't know how you feel yet shows, I think when you lose a position that you've been doing for 4 years, even if it's just a little bit part-time, and it's a position where you really care for the folks, it leaves a blank and open spot right here. It really did. I really wanted to be reelected because I'm dealing with the board issues and things like that, and keeps me sharp. Not that I was getting dull, but I guess I am too. What is that there? Now here's where all the voters need to question their sanity, right? If you see somebody sitting up there and they've run for office, and they're over 50 years old, like me now. What was that? There's one good chance that so many out of 10 of them's already got early stage dementia or Alzheimer's kicking in. So the next time you cast your vote for somebody that looks like George Washington sitting there, if you get bad results, it's your own fault. Should have known better. And that seems to be an issue. Maybe something, we'll get a show going one day, where we can discuss the issues of electioneering and what all's behind that. Because there's a lot of folks that are evidently, still missing the picture. They get down there and they're just like lost in space, when they get there to the voting deal and they're ready to do their thing, and the confusion and the pressure of the moment, and how does all this work, or, and there was a lot of that going on. Plus something else I noticed independently, like on the multi-seat ballots, like the one I was running for, there was a lot of undervotes on it. And I don't know for sure, but I think that's like where you could have voted for both seats, and a lot of folks didn't vote but for one person. That's our good friend Savannah Bob. Hello there. Thanks for calling Jeff Turner Live. This is our good friend Savannah Bob calling in. A 7-second delay on the internet. Well, we got a viewer on calling us from the internet. That's great. People are watching from the internet. We appreciate that. How are you today? How's your lovely wife, Rita? Well, that's great. That's great. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. That's where I should be, right there in the flowers. Petals flying all around.